Hey there, welcome to the Daily Hope. We are still in our Great Verses series, soon to be Philippians, but for today, our verse comes from Ezekiel 11:17, and it goes like this. Therefore say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will gather you from the nations and bring you back from the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you back the land of Israel again. I'm going to read that one more time. Therefore say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will gather you from the nations and bring you back from the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you back the land of Israel again. There's a few things that I observe about who God is from this verse. Number one, he's sovereign. Sovereign Lord, capital Lord, means that he is ultimately in control. He's ruling, he is reigning, and he has power and authority. And we're in a covenant relationship with us where he promises our good and our future. We also see in here that he gathers and he brings back and he gives back, but he is also scattered. So in his sovereignty, he sees a purpose and a reason for scattering and for bringing back together. But I think for me personally, what speaks to me the most is that he is a God of hope. He's telling Ezekiel to give his people this message. They are scattered amongst the nations, and he's telling them, you will not always be this way. You will not always be scattered, that there is going to be a time to come back. I'm going to gather you in again, and you're going to get to see your home land of Israel again. He's giving them a vision to hold in the midst of their scattering, to hold on to with hope in him and hope in the future that things will be different. I love this about him. And I know personally how much I dread seasons of scattering. I hate the uncertainty that comes with it. I don't like being in unfamiliar places and spaces. I don't like when what I've come to learn and know I can't lean upon, and so I'm in a new place where I have to learn again. I don't like to feel like I don't belong. But man, all of that is part of a scattering season. And it made me think of fruit and this apple, and how the seed just sits lovely nestled inside, and it looks so made the way that it was supposed to. I like these seasons when everything's gathered in and back together. But the truth is, without the scattering of the seeds and the going out and into the ground, into the darker places where even this seed will experience its own versions of shedding layers and kind of deaths and losses, until it gets to a place of new life and new birth and new growth. I don't like this season, but it's necessary. And so I just want to encourage you. We want the good and we want more of the good, but God has seasons of scattering and seasons of gathering. And if you are in a season of scattering, I just want you to know that we serve a God of hope. So let him put visions before you of what he has in your future, that where you're at now is not where you'll always be. But in his good timing, and even in this moment, he is creating opportunities for new life and for abundant good for you. So trust in him today and who he is and what you know to be true.